Well, sticking with the labor market, for the last few years, we've talked about staffing shortages in many industries. That has led to thousands of open jobs that still need to be filled across Minnesota, including hundreds of jobs within Minnesota government alone. And that's left state agencies scrambling to compete with the private sector to find new workers. This week, they're getting some help with that from one of the largest public employees unions in the country, which is traveling the country with its Staff the Front Lines tour and making the case for public service jobs. The tour stopped in Minneapolis today, coinciding with a job fair hosted by state agencies. And John Croman joins us now with more on the battle to fill those slots. John?
Ken, when we think of state employees, we always think of MnDOT snowplow drivers. And that executive branch, though, has roughly 35,000 employees across the state doing a wide variety of public service jobs. And as of July 1st, there were 655 openings posted in state government.
AFSCME is the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees.
The big green bus rolling through southeast Minneapolis is part of a national Staff the Front Lines tour by the AFSCME union, touting the benefits of working a public service job.
The great benefits that the state provides, and also being part of a strong union that will help protect you, will fight for your economic stability, and to continue to fight for better wages, better benefits, and better working conditions.
AFSCME Council 5 President Eric Hesse works at the Sex Offender Treatment Program in St. Peter, where vacancies lead to longer days for everyone else.
Especially in those hard-to-fill positions, whether it be the human services, where I come from, or corrections, where it's 24/7 facilities. There's a massive amount of overtime just due to the staffing levels being short.
The tour stop coincided with the state agency job fair at the Labor Center in Minneapolis. Each table represented another department looking to fill vacancies that now surpass 600 slots statewide. Here's Deputy Management and Budget Commissioner Erin Campbell.
We know state government offers a kind of work experiences that many people across America want. Purpose-filled jobs where they can make a difference, a supportive, inclusive environment.
There is a mission involved, whether people are inspecting bridges, serving school lunches, processing driver's licenses, caring for vulnerable adults, guarding prison inmates, or in the case of Peggy Kinsler, working with families of children on the autism spectrum.
In the county where I work, I tell people we are here for the constituents of Carver County. We're here to partner with families. We're here to get their needs met. Whether it's the best of times or they hit a bump in the road, we're here to serve those families and to partner with them.
Legislative leaders say they've taken actions to make those state jobs more attractive financially, but it's also important to get the word out.
I don't think there's any way to sugarcoat it. It's going to be a challenge. We're in a very competitive market, but I think we have a good case to make. We have good wages, and we've been able to increase those. We have the best benefits anywhere, and we offer values and a mission. Which I think is really important to a lot of workers, and particularly younger workers.
Great retirement benefits aren't always the best selling point, though, with younger people.
We fall under the Corrections Early Retirement Program where I work, so it's even better benefit. You get to retire at 55, but then again, I mean, if you're 20-something years old, 55 is a long way down the road, and they're not going to worry about that.
Now, the number of open positions is bound to get even larger in the next few years because of the actions the legislature took this session. The new paid family leave system will be staffed. That'll have to be staffed, as well as the new Office of Cannabis Management. So we're talking about potentially hundreds of state jobs that currently don't exist, which of course was one of the talking points for the opposition. As you remember, they were against starting these things because they said, how are you going to fill those jobs? Where are you going to find those people?
Yeah, it's a very real problem out there. And especially, like you said, if you're trying to compete with more pay, it's hard to make that case sometimes with benefits with young people.
It is, because they're like, I'm not going to retire until whenever.
Yeah.
So down the road.
All right.
So,
well, thanks a lot, John.
Sure.